prodigious! So this is what the internet looks like. Actually, might not be too bad. It could work.
Dungeon crawls are fun.
Yeah, doing the dungeon crawl thing. It's got a wild amount of descriptions in this, and I'm gonna try and present it. But if I feel that it's starting to get tiresome, I'll just fucking drop it and just, you know, free flow it.
Oh yeah, because they have like a description of every room, don't they?
So how does this work? Does like the map change and stuff, or I've never seen this before. Sorry.
Don't worry about that. It's shit that I
Sometimes.
managed.
Okay.
Okay, so I did miss one because I'm like, where's all the descriptions? Where's all the what's going on in the rooms? I kind of know this okay. This is probably one chap that I do know about because I've played it as a player a few times. I've not run it, but it'll be fine.
Is it the Durst Manor?
Hello.
Hello, Quebec. Welcome back.
Welcome, welcome.
Try and smoke a fire. We haven't quite started yet. We're just about to have the short start break. Stop break. Quite quick snack grab moment. We'll have 5-10 minutes to get ourselves ready once all the
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm gonna go get my coffee then.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, grab that now. Because once I'm done with this, what the fuck? Oh, I got the wrong one again, haven't I?
I've got my energy drink at the ready.
What's going on?
Last minute's administration, and then yeah. So if you could drop your character token onto the map with everyone else. If you got any adjustments to do with the character sheet.
I'm on mobile. I'm on mobile right now. I can't.
Ah, right. No worries. I'll run. I'll operate the sheet for you. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Maybe I drop your character into where?
Yeah, you know, you don't try and do it from mobile. Forget about it. I'll do it for you. It's fine.
All right.
Yeah, just tell me what your character's doing, and then we'll go from there. You know your character sheet well enough that you can, you know, you won't need to reference it. There is an app, Roll20 app. It's Roll20 characters, so you're able to go through like most of the stuff. It is Vladiers of the House. There we go. That's the one I was needing, right? Okay.
I'll try. Hold on. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, so you can do that just as a point of reference. It's not very good for rolling because you can roll attacks but you can't roll damage. So you got to set the sheet up to work well from the app, and it's just a pain in the ass. But just as a sort of reference, you know, for your own reference to remember what your character's features are. So you just basically tell me what your character's doing as I describe the situation. So you're going to be slightly blind as we're going to be playing through this kind of thing here. I could do this theater of the mind. No, I'll do this room by room, but as far as your character's positioning, I'll give you the same sort of leeway as I typically do Theatre of the Mind. This is something I'm confident I can pull off, where we have 3 characters playing on grid and 1 character playing Theatre of the Mind. So, you know, if you're out of range from a shot, but there's nothing I've described to you that tells you you're out of range and you say I shoot them, you can fucking shoot them. Because we'll just assume that you're in range.
Works for me.
So you're going to be semi-ethereal here kind of thing. So, you know, I'll keep the descriptions nice. The descriptions are pretty good on this, actually. They're quite well written. So as I read them out, you should have a very good mental image of what's going on. This is partly why I'm thinking perhaps do it Theatre of the Mind anyway.
Hey, Ashik.
Because
how's it going?
Because it tends to be
you doing okay?
If you do the descriptions, people, and only the descriptions, people hold on to the descriptions. And they paint
Thanks for checking in, dude. I appreciate you.
And that way you won't.
I might reply a little slower than usual, just because I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons for the first time, and obviously I've got the GM in my ear that you can probably hear. Let me know if he's too loud. By the way, it's the first time that I'm trying this. So I want to balance the audio and stuff, you know?
Yeah, we'll do it that way. I think that's a lot better.
Okay, so I think we're gonna go right take first. So
The beauty of this, I'm going to worry about a plot hook. We can dump it on you. So,
let's start with
yes, right. I'm going to grab myself a
first
coffee
we
then,
kind of
and
take
then we're
like
going to get started.
I think we can go now.
Nice.
Tapos halo-halo tayo after makabalik sila.
I did. Yeah, I fixed it. Thanks so much for checking. You shouldn't need the exclamation mark anymore. Try it without. Oh, we're just going into an ad break, y'all.
Oh, create folder. Is it a create folder?
Yeah, sorry, dude. I'd break like 2 minutes.
Oh, right. Why did they say create folder? That's weird. Awesome. Now I can flip through it as needs be. Right. That's that. I'm going to make a coffee with it.
Oh, we've lost Quebec.
What?
I think we lost Quebec again.
He's
I know he's on the mobile,
he's
so
still in
maybe.
public.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, man. I've never played this online. Pretty excited. Taffy's actually basically built my character for me after a quick conversation of what I wanted him to be, so I'm pretty interested to see how it goes.
Hell yeah. Playing online is fun. There's a bit to get used to of like just knowing when to. Oh, my voice today, Christ. Just knowing like when you feel comfortable speaking. It can feel like you're talking over people a lot.
Yeah.
Just because it's hard to know when somebody's gonna talk because you don't have any visual clues or anything like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But when you get used to it, it's really quite fun.
Mm.
Your character's a barbarian then?
That's it, yeah. Rillo Skywatcher. He's a giant barbarian, about 9 foot tall. Abandoned as a
Oh, is he
child.
Hawaiian?
Yeah. Ish.
It's not known whether he was abandoned or lost, but separated from his.
That's it. He was found as like a child, a little feral, and didn't really know where, who his parents were, that type of thing. He got found by some halflings, raised by them. I don't know how old he was when he was found, but he's about 40 now, so he was with them, at least 30 years, I would imagine.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Right. Yeah, I've just ordered food as well because, goddamn it, I just realised straight from this, I'm going out for a few drinks in Cardiff with some old friends to raise a glass to a late friend of ours. And I've got like an hour between this is going to be over and I've got to head off, which also involves making plans and calling people because I've got to pick somebody up on Person. And I think I'm not going to get a chance to eat, so I'm going to fill my stomach now with a lot of twice fried fries and a chicken and beef burger. Fuck yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
that should soak up the toxins. Oh, right, yes, I'm going to drop in as well. Quebec, which character are you playing?
Oh, he's out of here.
Oh, he's at the top, is he?
Yeah, he didn't give a reason for it, but I know he was on mobile and it was kind of loud in the background, so maybe something came up IRL.
Never mind. Right. So yeah, he's out and about. Right. Okay. Cool. We have the three. So the three brand new spanking new characters that have never been subject to the magenta flash before. So this is going to be a bit of a shock to all three of these systems. So I'm gonna go down the line. Zach, you know the drill. Aurelio, I've already sort of given you a heads up about this one. Grimclaw, if you're not aware, you will be by the time it gets to your turn. So, what I want is a quick description of the character, because you're going to flash in together, and the only things each other are going to see apart from the immediate vicinity is going to be each other. So I want a quick description of what the other players see. And I also want you to tell me what you were doing at the time. What were you busy doing before the universe decided you were going to be here now? So let's start with Nos.
Nos is a very tall, lanky, sort of nasty-looking, pale creature, in black robes and coats and such. He before being flashed here, he was in his domicile. A crowd with pitchforks and torches were outside the door, banging on it, trying to get in. And then he was here essentially as the door broke down.
So he was facing his demise and was saved by the universe.
Yes.
So
He sort of
probably,
drops to his hands and knees.
Imagine sort of like spawning in, high heart rate, freaking the fuck out, mixture of relief with bewilderment. Interesting. So part of the reason we do this as well, it's not just with new characters, but I do it with every character as well, because it gets you. Because sometimes the transition from one world to another for your character's experience is pretty much instantaneous. So sometimes when you come into a fresh game, you're relaxed, you may be excited to play. You're not in the frame of mind of what your character's in. So part of this is to get you in the sort of mindset that your character would be currently in at this time. So if you're in the middle of a war in one pocket, and then a couple of days later you hop into another one, like maybe your character was in the middle of sticking their spear through a body. They're not going to be arriving, in a chill set of mind. But, okay, Aurelio, so a quick description of yourself and what the hell you were doing just before you got ported here.
Yeah, sure thing. So, Avrilo is his name. He was founded by a couple of halflings when he was left, as far as he knows, to his own devices as a young child. He's about 9 foot tall, grew very quickly, proficient with a bow, so his nickname was Skywatcher. And at the time of being, I guess, ported, he was out hunting for big game. Nothing in particular, but enough to feed the family. Yeah.
Hunting for breakfast.
Aye, yeah.
And then, just see a couple of deer tracks, head on a corner, boom. Big flash of magenta, and you get hurled here. Okay, Grimclaw, tell me a little about you and what you were doing before you ended up here. You're muted, by the way. Froggy, mute yourself and talk.
She
She'll be making breakfast.
she might still be doing her eggs and toast speed run.
Oh no.
That was 15 minutes ago, mind you, but oh, she just moved her character in on the map. Unless that was someone else. Ah, okay.
Okay, well, for now, it'll just be the two of you. They'll flash in momentarily.
Okie
Look
doke.
at the flexibility of this March concept. It's
Love that. Yeah.
Oh, coming with extra N's and G's. Alright. So, freeze flame as you're hurling through the multiverse. So, a couple of things your characters will know. Actually, I'll wait till Grimclaw gets back now. Yes, gotta order some food. I've ordered some food. That's great. These arrive pretty quickly. I'm greenies. I'm being well impressed with them. So you get a small pizza. I'll get a small pizza box.
Okay, I finished as soon as you texted me.
Excellent. Welcome back. Right,
Nice.
what we were doing, I don't know if you caught this. I was kind of, part of it was for your benefit as you see it coming down the line. So we had a quick description of Nos, who is pretty much as his character token describes, you know, black robes, really eerie looking fuck. And he was currently in his tower before the door, you know, with sort of various different angry villagers outside with torches and pitchforks. And his doors bust down just before the magenta flashed him here. So that's going to be his frame of mind on arrival. Aurelio is near 9 foot tall. He is sort of some sort of
9. You got
he's
it.
of some sort of-
Shit, I thought not this
Yeah, yeah.
tall. God damn.
yeah, so he's of some sort of giant kin. He was raised by halflings. He was picked up as a bab. Found somewhat feral, but raised there and, you know, become pretty good with the bow and a bit of a cook as well. And, you know, nice wholesome character, but has these sort of like deep connections to his ancestry, which has sort of been calling out to the chap. So went venturing off his own, and he was currently hunting for breakfast before the magenta just decided to flash him here. So, Grimclaw, I need a brief description of your character and tell me what they were doing at the time before the universe impositioned on you and decided you're going to be somewhere else now.
Grimclaw is like a 3 foot tall little gremlin. As you can see, she has a bunch of bits and bobs
Damn.
on her.
Small race?
Huh?
Small race?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Keep going.
She's a goblin. Obs. I didn't think about what was happening when the portal opened, but I assume she left to be an adventurer, and seeing a random sparkly portal, she'd probably go right through it, as that's how she died previously. But
Well,
yeah.
it doesn't occur like that. It's more just sort of grabs you. It's not like a portal opened up. It's that
Oh
you-
really?
It was unwilling, yeah.
Yeah, it was unwilling, unexpected, very abrupt. The universe doesn't care.
She was probably getting in a fight with somebody.
It's right. Having a bit of a disagreement with someone,
Yeah.
and suddenly here.
How tall was Nos for reference?
6'8".
Wow, cool. So we got a 3, a 7, and a 9. This is cool.
Give me a second. I'm doing a bit of portion for you. This is gonna be way better. Trust me. What's your favorite color, Grimclaw?
Green.
That makes sense.
Well, Grimclaw's is probably red, but mine's green.
I'm going green. Come with me, and you will see.
Ironically, Grimclaw, who's the smallest of us all, has the most health. Be good.
I can't see Orlo's health.
Orlo's got 13.
What class is everybody?
Aurelio's a barbarian.
Oh shit!
Ranged barbarian. Though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why was that bad?
No, because I'm
Was he
also a
giant
barbarian.
Oh shit. Okay.
People get funny like that about like doubling down on
Yeah, I'm gonna be more like the tank than the damage dealer. Is the plan?
I'm a monk, so we have no support characters.
Awesome. All DPS. Well, no, I can do a bit of tanking, but not till level 3. So that's okay. I'm sure there'll be plenty of potions lying around.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Maybe like an NPC healer or something.
No. I'm doing something way fucking better.
Okay. I'm into it.
He's adding it in. Oh no, he's not adding it. That's what you just said.
Right. No.
I'd love to find a cute little familiar. That'd be so cool. Because my guy's really lonely. God damn, you're huge, Grimclaw. Yeah.
Oh, what's happening? Multiple Grimclaw.
That was an awesome voice. That's one thing I'm not very good at, is putting on the voices. That's awesome.
Whatever you practice, you get good at. There you go.
True.
Which one do you prefer?
This one. The one with my regular token outline.
Cool.
I tried to ping, but I forgot how to do it on. There we go.
Yeah, you gotta hold it down.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
that.
playing Marvel Rivals. Tried to ping.
Dude, I love Marvel Rivals. It's a great game.
I haven't tried it yet. I've seen a bunch of people on Twitch playing it. It looks fun.
I'm having fun. I started 2 days ago because my boyfriend wanted to play.
I'm in Cap because he's my favorite character. However, he sucks. It's a bit rough out here.
How much gold do we start with, by the way? Unless it's 0, in which case fine.
You're starting with 0.
Awesome. Because you gave me a bunch of cool stuff already.
You've got custom gear. So
Got it.
What?
I know. How dare I?
Well, the thing is, there was no way of getting what he was actually needed. So, if you're taking core, not taking the piss, but just taking what is core essential to your character. So the oversized bow he would have been able to get, but he would have ended up with hide armor, whereas like chain shirt is better, and he wouldn't have had any way of having cook's utensils, which he kind of needs.
You'll need to eat, right?
It also makes it a lot easier for a newer player to manage their inventory when they haven't got a bunch of stuff in there. It's like, oh, what's pittance? And it's like, just a bunch of stuff they never read and never look at, and it's just.
Hey Arden, how's it going, dude?
Those are quite useful though.
You having a good day? We're just going to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons today, so I'm sorry if I get a little bit delayed on my responses. You can probably hear the DM right now speaking. We're about to jump into my very first session. But yeah, thanks so much for coming in. Feel free to check in if you come from a Discord group. If not, that's cool. Love to have you here. Tell me a bit about yourself as well. What brought you here? How did you find me? What type of games do you play? Do you like Dungeons and Dragons? It's my first time playing, so I'm hoping I do like it. But heck yeah, great to have you, man. Okay, so this is something I'm super new at, by the way, of course. So how do I know when it's cool to speak as me, the real person, and actually it's, we're in role-playing mode?
Basically exactly as you would in a normal social interaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't talk over someone, that kind of bollocks.
Fair enough. Okay, sweet.
The only real limitations on speech is when it's in combat, because each round of combat is 6 seconds. You've got 6 seconds of speech in combat, but it's a free action to speak.
Oh, I'm with you. So I couldn't try and explain something to someone that's going to take more than 6 seconds to get out. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can be like, go kill that guy, but that's it, yeah.
Obviously, talking over the table and things like that is perfectly fine. But yeah,
Gotcha.
that's what we call talking out of character. Talking over the table is, you know.
Oh, so maybe we just say like table talk or something, and then yeah, okay.
But like, as far as information to convey from one character to another. So if somebody's playing a battle master and know their enemy, and it was like, oh, these things are vulnerable to fire damage, he goes, use fire. They're vulnerable to fire. You know.
Yeah, you could get that out pretty quickly. Yeah. Fair enough.
So anyway, right, yes, magenta of the flash-ins occurs, and you guys end up somewhere completely different. Right, let me get the fucking thing open. Death house.
Did you say I can't see anyone else's?
You're not doing approaching because you're just fucking. So why is my mouse freaking out? Stop freaking out.
I can see people's health, but like not their levels and sheets or anything. Is that okay? Do I just need to be able to see my own sheet? Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What the fuck is my mouse fucked?
You know how to roll attacks and damage, right?
No, I've never used Roll20. I'm hoping I can just muddle my way through.
It's pretty easy. It's all you can see in the middle of your sheet. Your attacks and the damage roll is under the damage type. So if you click like hand axe or whatever, and then roll the damage, and you can also roll damage by clicking hand axe, the purple one that comes up.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Well,
fairly easy, and then rage, you just click it, you check it off.
oh,
and it'll
it
roll
was that. You know that sort of grime that sort of collects up on the pads of your mouse? You know what I mean? Like hard grime. Yeah, it was a chunk of that was on like my lapboard. Yeah, I played it on them. Yeah, it was a little bit of that, and it just like it kept getting caught inside because there's no like screen on the the laser. It's just an all. When I was putting the mouse down, I kept covering it over that, so it was covering the hole, and that's what was fucking my mouse up. I thought the battery was running out. Or something.
So when I
do it all morning, I'll be like, "This is driving up the wall."
So when I click my longbow, it comes up with 2 die rolls, and is that because? But
okay,
yeah, how does that work?
Okay, quick explanation with that.
Sorry.
So the sheets are defaulted to always roll advantage.
Right.
There is advantages to always roll an advantage for the GM's perspective. For instance, when somebody asks the question, oh, what do I know about this place? Now, the reason why we ask what the home plane is because you get advantage on checks to do with your home plane.
Oh, I don't know what mine is. Okay.
The prime material.
Awesome, thanks.
The regular.
Yeah, so basically, home plane, basically the bog standard one. So anything to do with like, terra firma, you'll have advantage on that check. So if I ask you for a knowledge check and you roll as normal, and I got to go, you got advantage on this one. What I've effectively done is I've given you meta knowledge to tell you this is your home plane.
Gotcha.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, even though your character can't act on that information, you know that, and then that kind of creates a separation between what your character knows and what your character doesn't.
Sure, that makes sense.
What you know versus what your character knows. So yeah, there's that other thing. There's a couple of other things. You're not always going to know if you have advantage or not, and by telling you whether or not you have advantage, or in some cases you may have disadvantage, you may not know about it. I'm going to feed you meta knowledge. So you can only do this with digital dice. The reason being is because it's always easy to determine which dice is which. In this case, we have a left side dice and we have a right side dice.
Regular advantage.
In normal rolling circumstances, you use the left hand column. With
Gotcha.
advantage, use the highest, and with disadvantage, use the lowest.
Gotcha. Makes perfect sense. Thank you.
I have another question.
Yes.
Okay, so for I can't move. I can't. This Grimclaw's being weird. Okay, for regular like flanking advantage. My DM previously made it if you can draw a line between, through the thing you're trying to attack, you get advantage. So, I don't think this was advantage because it doesn't draw a line through Orlo.
Okay.
But, this would be advantage and this would be advantage.
Okay, so it sounds to me as the GM has stumbled into the same sort of.
Yo, what's good, Savage? How's it going? You having a good day? Thanks so much for coming through, dude.
Flanking rules.
I'm playing some DnD. It's my first time ever doing that, so let me know if, for instance, the GM is talking right now. Let me know if he's too loud so I can mess with my settings. Because it's the first time I'm playing D&D online. It's the first time I'm streaming it too. So, hell yeah, let me know about the audio. Because that's something in particular that I want to get right. Oh, you're from pizza? Awesome. Dude, I love pizza. Do me a favor, go to my channel point redemptions and just check in when you get one bit. You'll get some bits from following, but you'll also get some bits from just being in the chat talking. So no pressure to follow. You'll get bits anyways. But that just helps me shout you out in pizza if you go ahead and do the channel point redemption. Yeah, stream's going good so far. It's been pretty slow. We're about half an hour in, but a big chunk of that has been just setting up the Dungeons and Dragons playthrough because it's my first ever session, so there's lots to explain. But yeah, it's super good. I fixed my lag and stuff from previous games. My CPU's running a lot smoother. Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you. So I normally play PlayStation games. I play League of Legends too. On PC. PlayStation's my main game. I'm a trophy hunter by default. I get 100% of trophies, including DLC. I'm on my 100th game right now. I also like to play D&D, but I normally do it IRL. But we're going to try it online so I can stream it. Yes, it is Naruto talking. That is my AI. I'm glad you like it. I also am a big fan of anime. If you put something in the chat box, you can see above my webcam. It's got like a One Piece overlay for the chat. So I'm big into anime. And yeah, Naruto is obviously one of my favorites too, so he's my TTS. I got a whole bunch of channel point redemptions where you can use different people's voices to have a conversation with you too, if you're into that.
So a flanker is a thing like a monk.
And yeah, like I say, I can hear my GM from Dungeons and Dragons talking pretty loud at the minute. So I just want your opinion. Can you still hear me okay? Do I need to turn him down a little? Or is it okay?
We have situation like that, right? You're fighting Grimclaws. If Nos is a flanker,
but yeah, super glad that you like Naruto, dude. I thought that's such a recognizable voice for anyone that's watched the English dub. So yeah, man, love that.
Any kind of flanking, this dude needs to get over.
You'll become the Hokage.
And if you're zombies, well, they're not going to do that.
Heck yeah, you're a big fan of the Leaf then, Konoha.
Higher level sort of 5e strategy is you want to focus down a single creature. So part of flanking is not just about opening up flanking positions, but it's also to break up the enemy. Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, I like Pokemon and Digimon a bunch as well. You can see I've got some Pokemon overlays. You can see my name is Digital Owen because I'm big into Digimon. You just want to hear the bot say it for nostalgia? Keep talking. Yeah. Okay. Say it one more time. It's going to be great.
Has the advantage. So you want to focus on one creature and reduce their action economy and then snowball the encounter. So yeah, flankers do those two things. So there's like a high level strategy with the Knight's move.
There's a slight delay on him talking because I'm running the voice through browser source. What I need to do is download the voice as the local file. That will make it quicker.
Also enabling you to focus down one creature whilst
for sure
the enemy from being able to do the same thing. So you could do this repositioning to set up like attacks of opportunity. So sometimes it may be a case of, the fighter has to move and they have to take an attack of opportunity, but the advantage he's getting from going into that new position.
Yeah.
So you guys can hear the people talking as well, right? If you can hear someone else talking as well as me, then it's working as intended. If you can't, please let me know. We're going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons online. It's the first time I've tried it, so I'm not sure what to expect. The person speaking right now is the Dungeon Master, so he's explaining things right now. But yeah, that's the plan. We're going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons. First time I've ever done it. We normally play League of Legends or PlayStation games like Baldur's Gate 3, Power World, that type of thing. But yeah, I thought, someone in my chat the other day asked if I play Dungeons and Dragons, and if I do, I should stream it. So I've got myself in a group, and we're going to try it out.
You can start thinking about those shield guardians and start.
Oh, you know what, Savage? I've just remembered why it won't work. So my bot, anything with an exclamation mark in, he won't say that message, so that he doesn't just like repeat every time someone puts a command in. So I'm so sorry. If you put that message back in without the exclamation marks, it'll work. I just remembered.
One thing Arilla's going to be going through, he's going to go through a character development where he's learning.
Yes, I am.
The other things. He's learning to be a bit of a sneaky bastard. He's going to learn duplicity. He's going to learn subterfuge. He's going to learn tactics. He's going to learn.
Yeah, that's my bad, Savage. I was wondering why he was never saying it.
One thing you may want to think about is multi-classing with him. Now, normally I'm not of the school of multi-classing. I would take him to 5th level barbarian first, at least, to get your extra attack. Maybe go a little bit further as far as 7th level to get the cool 7th level features they get. But before you get to level 10, I would invest in another class. The reason being is because I've looked over the sheet.
That was super cool hearing him say that. I can't believe I've never thought to make him say that before. That was some nostalgic stuff, dude.
You've got no use for your bonus action whatsoever.
Kagi Bunshin no Jutsu.
A huge bunch of shit. Well, one thing
You know it, dude.
looking at is the Thief Rogue, because they can use object action as a bonus action, as well as rogues having a bunch of shit they can do with a bonus action, such as disengage, dashing, hiding.
It's awesome, right? Yeah. Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad you like it. If you like my channel, turn notifications on. Doesn't matter what I'm playing, Naruto will be here. So, yeah, if you get those notifications turned on, next time I'm live, you'll be able to come through. Dude, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. That's so nice of you to say, and thank you for following. Man, that's so nice of you.
Smoke bombs, grenades.
Yeah, I'm pretty new actually. It's in fact today is my 1 month anniversary. I've been streaming for 1 month today. So thank you so much for coming through and saying that. I'm pretty new to all of this, so I do appreciate it. Yeah, I've tried a whole bunch of stuff to try and make the channel a bit more interactive, like my channel point redeems, my TTSs, my overlays, my chat box, you know, all of that good stuff. I'm in England right now.
What the hell have you done with your wisdom and charisma? Why do you only go?
Oh, did me? Oh, really? Did I do the wrong thing? I was worried that my wisdom was too low and that my passive perception then would leave me being silly.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about that.
Oh, I can put it back to what it was. Sorry.
Yeah, you're not gonna get anything out of that con. I'll be honest with you. There's not enough to boost that. But I was gonna say, with your wisdom in 9, so there's 2 ways you can go about it, right? If you're gonna decide to multi-class into, stop trying to be every single role in the party.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Don't worry that your perception is not great numbers, right? Your perception, even if you had 12 in wisdom, isn't gonna do shit the moment there is a cleric with expertise in perception.
Yeah, good point. I'm forgetting I've got teammates.
27, you can't roll 27.
Yeah.
Whilst they're asleep and you're on watch,
Oh, good.
they're gonna spot the enemy approaching before you are, right? Because they've built a character to do that.
Yeah, good point. I'm here to tank the hits. Yeah, you're right.
So there's 2 things you can do with this, right? You can leave your wisdom with 9, and then on your 4th level, if you're worried about like your wisdom saves and even your perception stats, you can get the feat resilience.
Yeah, I just didn't want to get charmed and then shoot everyone in the back with my bow.
What you get from resilience wisdom is that you'll get proficiency in wisdom saves, so make him braver, make him more resilient to taking wisdom hits. It's not gonna make you great at wisdom saves.
Yeah.
It's gonna cover that one little weakness in there, right? That one little chink in your armor. But there's nothing wrong with having chinks in your armor. It makes the character interesting. Flaws is good. Flaws is interesting. I tell you what, side note on this one. So one of my favorite characters in this march is Kitaru, right? By the way, you can go meet him. He's got his own domain, Kitaru's Penance. It's in the Play by Posts channel. But Kitaru, he comes from Acheron. He was built as a Battlemaster fighter. He had no charisma bullshit, right? He had quite low charisma, in fact. But he was trying to be a pacifist. He became disillusioned with war. His connection between gods and wars seemed to be the same thing. Wars mean... Why? Give me a second, guys.
Okay, that makes sense to me. Yeah, my big worry was that I'd fail a wisdom save, and I'm typically going to be at the back line because I'm a ranged barbarian, and that I would just shoot you all in the back, and it would be terrible. But it sounds like I'll be okay.
I'll be all that.
Typically,
One second, guys, you come back to you now. I gotta return.
Sounds like we're
parties
cool.
can handle, like if you get charmed or something, the other characters in the server are fairly capable for the most part.
Yeah.
You can handle that sort of thing, so you don't have to worry about it all that much.
Okay, sweet.
So,
But when you get,
So Kataru, right? So he became disillusioned. Gods meant war, and war meant gods, right? Is he called it divine? In fact, I'll read out a little extract from him right now. You don't have to fucking wait, mate. Fucking message me, stupid. Yeah, what's the point? What's the point of messaging? Like, it didn't work. Calls not coming through. Just fucking message me. I'm busy anyway.
Is that Quebec? Mm.
No, somebody's calling my mobile.
Oh, gotcha.
it'd be wild if that was Quebec.
Right.
You rang.
So yeah, it was a bit of a sort of somber conversation with Hedvika. Hedvika being a sort of machine and not quite understanding, you know, quite a lot of sort of like the macabre of war. And was sort of like, you know, she sort of responds that when I was talking about, basically the realm is he's going through and it's basically every fallen soldier in every single war. He's basically, he's sort of taken on the divine sin himself. So he's ensuring their last rites and make sure they be remembered. So it's all about that sort of memory. But he talks about it in this. When she sort of observes the ritual that he's sort of doing, you know, the desire of remembrance, you know, a regret of the change. Why is that even fucking ringing? It's on DnD. Oh, fuck's sake. Hang on. Hello? Ah, we're on audio now.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
What's happening?
Oh my god. I took durable so that I wouldn't die immediately. Then we also have raging.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Well, durable's decent if you want the con increase, so it's actually not bad.
Yeah, but it doesn't even, like, my cons at 17 is making me mad. Once I get to level 4, I'll take API. So
Hey, Ford.
I'm just gonna add +1, +1, +1.
How's it going? How's it going, Ford?
17, my strength 17.
Yeah, I play a whole bunch of stuff, Arden. Mostly PlayStation games. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 at the minute. I also play League of Legends. If you check on my About Me page, you'll see that I'm playing my 100th game on PlayStation. I've got a whole bunch of clips as well for League of Legends that I play. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons at the minute, but honestly, this is just session 0, so we're just starting up. So there isn't a lot of action right now. We're just talking through
Yeah, you're so right.
settings, how it's gonna go, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I got it confused.
Ford, oh, it's going well. That's great, dude. First time chatter, welcome. How did you find me? If you found me through Discord, you can go ahead and go to my channel, Point Redemptions, and for just 1 bit, not a real bit, my virtual currency, you can go ahead and check in, just so I remember to give you a shout out in one of the Discord groups if you came from one of them. But yeah, glad it's going well. Tell me about yourself. What do you do? What are you into? What do you play? Are you a streamer or no? Yeah, let me know where your head's at.
I do not know what that is.
Oh, okay.
I also don't. Is that Assassin's Creed? Oh no. Okay.
It's a survival game. Oh, okay, never mind.
So I was having a call. I was having a call from the delivery guy to deliver my bloody food, and
Start at the beginning, man. What do you like to do? Where are you from? Do you play? Do you stream? Back in the Middle Ages? Talk to me through the whole family tree, Ford. Yeah. Give me that full history.
Why?
We got time.
Obviously, priority of this device has been taken.
That's funny. That's funny.
Fucking silent.
When I was just a wee boy,
So
back in the 1600s.
disconnected the Bluetooth, went to call it back, and it was still trying to connect to a Bluetooth device with the Bluetooth off. Like, I honestly, smart technology can fuck off. I like things far more mechanical. I'm an engineer, so it's like I will manually switch.
You've got a whole backstory, dude. You'd be pretty good at D&D.
Understand why isn't the DVD working when the DVD isn't connected to the TV?
Hiding until around 1973 till he popped out.
Benefits of Bluetooth connecting to more than one device for headphones. I can't imagine it.
Yeah, I know. I figured.
We should play.
Yeah, that'd be good. I don't know if this is normal or not.
He's still talking, and he's like,
Yeah.
Taffy, you sound like you're in a different room.
This is the first session I've.
Like, I'm trying to run a fucking game. Last night trip, I'm gonna fucking finish this point.
Currently in Germany, sometimes in South Africa. Oh, nice. I've never been to Germany. I was in South Africa a couple of years ago, though. I was at KwaZulu-Natal. Legend down there.
What that means is
Stream all kinds of things. Sometimes some horror stuff. Awesome, dude. Well, yeah, you know. Make sure you check in so I can give you a shout out if you're a streamer in any of the Discord groups, you know, Pizza, Bullet, etc. And, you know, put notifications on if you like the type of things you're hearing and seeing. This isn't the most entertaining stream right now, I'm aware, because we're just starting up for D&D. But yeah, if you check out my About Me page, there's a whole bunch of stuff. You can see what type of stuff I normally stream. A little more high tempo than this. But I'm trying this out because someone suggested that I do that. So we're trying it out, but heck yeah, I can check your stream out too, and I'm sure we'll have some fun.
Right. Anyway, back to this. So yeah, where the hell were we on this one? Fucking hell. Right.
Yeah.
Oh hey, thanks so much for the follow, man. I don't know if you have to follow to turn notifications on. I'm not sure, but either way, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It does help. I think I'm on like 80 something now. You might have even been the 85th follower there. Something close to that. I think I hit 80 yesterday, so I think we're around that number. It means a lot. I appreciate it. We're not far from 100. Today's my 1 month anniversary. So I appreciate it. I really do.
Is this ritual for the fallen to learn their name and archive?
Who's that Pokemon?
So describe it. He shudders. I don't think I'd have much fondness for a man who finds respite in war. He pauses pensively for a moment. War is a divine sin. Mortals are mere perishable assets. They threw us at one another out of pure ostentatious vanity, such as a rich man throws around coin. They never cared to know us, because we were nothing to them. A mortal's life is fleeting, but sometimes they create something that lasts eternity, immortalized in memory and legend. Look at them all, lost too young and discarded like trash. What else could they have been were they not soldiers? What great things never come to be? What great works of poetry unwritten, music never to be heard? What great discovery left unfound, now lost and left to be forgotten? Well, I will ensure that these people will never be forgotten, the divine sin never forgiven. And that's Kataro's mindset with it all. So, following that, as he's on his sort of journey, he's trying to find a peaceful resolution to something, but his charisma saves are failing all the time because he can't find the right words. And it's that sort of tragedy and that sort of struggle. By the time you reach like level 17, when what was it, level 16 or whatever, when I was able to sort of get some sort of expertise on him, he was getting a decent modifier. And I managed to get a battle maneuver that gave me a sort of boost to the sort of persuasion that he eventually did find his voice and become a really good emissary of peace. But it was that journey to get there is what made the character interesting. So don't be afraid of any flaws in your character, because especially if it's something your character wants to be good at. That makes them interesting. There's nothing, compare the two scenes, right? Where there's a portcullis that's come down and the party are drowning, and you've got somebody on the lever trying to pull it. What is more tragic? What is more interesting as a story? Is the big bulky barbarian who's pulling with rage and pulling and pulling and pulling, or is it the little goblin that has no muscles that's pulling on that thing, desperately trying to help their party, but they're just not strong enough? Don't be afraid of your character flaws. It makes for excellent story. Make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, the other thing you could do, take that 1 point of wisdom, so leave it as an 8, and you can put it in 13. If you think of like multi-classing into like a sorcerer or something, bear in mind you can't cast spells while you're raging. So they might.
Yeah, I think I maybe will do that actually, just to give me the option later. Yeah. So I'll put it to an 8 and then con up to 13.
You could go like warlock.
But no,
give yourself,
make that decision there and then, right? Don't worry about sort of modifying stuff now. Anyway, right. Anyway, you guys are appearing somewhere. You're still flashing through the multiverse. I haven't put you where you are yet. So, we have sorry, I'm gonna be eating whilst doing this. We're gonna turn this into an impromptu mukbang because I'm fucking ravenous. So you guys appear in like a foyer, tiny little cramped foyer. There's no more than maybe like a foot of space between you all when you're pressed up against the wall. There's a wrought iron gate with hinges on one side and a lock on the other. It's not locked. Oh, it just says the gate is unlocked.
Sorry, Al, I was speaking to my wife.
As the gate sort of swings back and forth. Oil lamps.
Yeah, what's DBD for? I've never heard of that. Like Dragon Ball Delta or something?
A set of oaken doors.
Why doesn't Twitch show me in your channel? What do you mean? I can see you typing. Oh, Dead by Daylight. Sorry. Yeah, I've heard of that game. In fact, I've watched some. It looks pretty good.
No more than about 1 foot.
I don't know what you mean. I can let me look in the viewers.
Before the foyer.
Yeah, no, it says you're a user in my Twitch chat for me.
And just empty.
Oh, I don't know about why on the viewer count. I think there's a delay on it. Either that or maybe someone else left. It says I've got 1 viewer. That's probably you right now. So thanks, dude.
We're inside.
I'm sorry, like on a.
So,
a porch.
is there
Okay.
is this all like theater of the mind type of stuff? Sorry, just so I can position myself. Okay.
So we're on like a porch. There's a door into a house, and then outside of the house, there's nothing.
There's nothing.
Void.
Okay, and is there like a path that we're on? Is it like a lit up? Like, how do we make sure we know where we're going? Or are we in a room?
You know what a porch is?
Okay.
An extended front step.
Gotcha.
There's only house.
I guess, have we already done introductions and stuff or anything? Or have we all just been transported here just now?
Transported.
So, 2 things your characters will all know.
Yeah.
One you already knew anyway, all the gods are dead.
Yeah.
And the second thing, this is why reality is starting to get a bit jank. And the second thing that you will feel now for the first time is a supernatural sense of kinship to one another.
Oh.
Well, that's cute.
Are we magical girls? Oh my god.
we could be like the Powerpuffs, yeah.
There's that
Yes,
damn-
Grimclaw.
stop the lawful good paladin from murdering the evil rogue assassin.
So, when we get transported in, sorry, I might have missed that first part of the conversation. Are we currently alone as far as we know? We're just on a porch together?
Yep.
Gotcha. And so I guess we...
Three of you there, you've never seen each other before. You've got a sense of supernatural sense of kinship, so you know each other are important to one another.
Sure. So my guy, even though he's Arillo, even though he's crazy tall, he's honestly a little meek at times. He was brought up around halflings, and so he doesn't normally, unless there's an urgent need to do so, speak until spoken to. Not that I'm trying to put on a role-playing voice last or anything.
Grimclaw probably looks around and then immediately goes to knock on the door to see what's happening. She doesn't give a shit.
There's no response. Generally, like, you guys will probably exchange a few words with one another.
Okay.
Kind of nudge, nudge, nudge. Hello, hi, how are you?
It's weird to do it.
Isn't it? Okay, we can do this.
Nas
Who are you?
Nas will teleport in, start screaming, run towards the steps, see the complete nothingness, almost fall in, scream a little bit more, run to the door, catch his breath.
Mm-hmm.
Ew?
Cryptic. I guess Arillo, having been transported in, presumably this place has got high ceilings, if any. And I guess having seen you do some crazy thing, attempts to be a calming presence and says, "Hello, friends, I hope. My name's Arillo, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance." An audible. I will, although it'll be pretty large. But yes, he reaches his hand out.
It's on my body.
Yeah, he reaches a hand out with a motioning a gesture for you to perhaps shake his finger or something.
Grimclaw has what does she have? What weapon does she have? She has a battle axe in one hand.
Nice.
That's a bit bloodied, not fresh, but she'll take your finger, I guess, right?
Awesome.
And...
I can feel the kindred spirits already. Yeah. Okay, cool. I mean, and so I really saw that you tried to open the door, I guess, and so I can say with quite a bit of conviction, I hope, well, unless you make me do a roll for it, I can totally try and kick or even use my axe on that door if y'all want to get through it.
Opening the door first?
I don't think it's locked.
Yeah,
Oh, we haven't tried to open it yet?
I don't think it's locked.
Okay, my intelligence score is ridiculously low, so I wouldn't know either way.
As you go to axe the door that Nas is leaning against, he goes, and sort of ducks to the side.
Okay, so...
Who is strange man?
It's one of those sort of things. It's like, I'm going to open the door. What about the guard? What about him?
So I just to clarify then, did you say you were going to open the door, Nos, or were we going with my axe thing? Oh, it won't open. Okay.
It will open. It's open. He opened it.
Oh, good job. Good job. And I can't remember. Do I know if your name is Nos yet or not? I think you just said hello, people, right?
No.
I tried to ask, but I don't.
I
think
saw.
I
Yeah, he's very cagey, Nos.
Who is strange pale man? Grimclaw's looking in.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Accurate assessment, but I'm still offended.
Accurate, but ouch.
Sounds like his name's Offended. Welcome, Offended.
My turn for a question. Do you beings possess blood?
I saw some on the Goblin's axe.
All possessed blood.
Okay. Alright. I don't feel like consuming the two of you. So this is strange. Oh, right. Right this way then. And he holds the door open.
I found myself with some curious allies.
A wide hall runs the width of the house, with a black marble fireplace at one end, and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword, with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood panel walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. Excuse me.
Ew.
I typically use a bow, friends.
Fizzy pop, so.
Did we notice anything when we examined the hilt? Did you say there was like nymphs and satyrs on there?
No. The wooden panel's got like vines and flowers and nymphs.
Okay.
The sword has just got a windmill cameo. I'm guessing. I don't know where a cameo is in context of a sword.
Can we articulate what like what the panel might do, or if there's anything, you know, like if we just pick the sword up, do we think that's going to cause an issue?
Not really. It's just, you know, panel walls, decorative paneling, flavor text.
Okay.
Is this Hillman's house?
This is my house?
She nods.
Hmm.
No?
So we don't know.
Is it then?
You're asking the wrong person.
It's not my house either, so maybe
This
it's.
sword is about to be mine. And Nas will go to draw the sword.
No!
What? It's shiny.
That was out of character. I want to do Grimclaw voice.
Oh, I see.
So I was gonna say Grimclaw's eyes light up. I'm not gonna take the sword, but she starts looking around for shit. I'm gonna do a perception roll. Is there anything else shiny? Give me more shiny things.
Okay. I have a rule. You guys roleplay, and if I feel a role is necessary, I will ask it.
Okay.
Damn it!
Yeah, you're not playing a video game. You are rolling.
Gotcha.
I am
And
very
sometimes
much
you
a
can
GM
ask
of
to
the
make a
school
roll.
that I'm very much, well, even in that situation, I don't like players doing that because to me they play mechanics. They're not. For me,
Oh, okay.
well, you know, Zach, how liberal a GM I am. Rainbow's only told me the other day that I let players get away with too much. It's like, no, but if it makes sense to the character, why shouldn't they? So, yeah, it's. I'm very much a GM of the school. Don't let a rule get in the way of a perfectly good story.
Yeah.
So I will ignore rules if I feel like that rule's going to get in the way of something cool.
Okay. So
Make my own.
I think I really would like to start up a conversation, albeit a brief one. Because I'd like to say, okay, we've established that this isn't any of our houses. I'm not sure why I'm here, but I'd like to explore. But before that, I'd really like to know your names because we may well have to fight.
Right. Okay. Reasonable. Would you try being less reasonable?
I could try, friend.
I would appreciate it. I am Nos.
Nos. Short. Good.
Yes. I thought so as well.
Oh, you named yourself? Nice.
Who doesn't? What?
I'm Arillo Skywatcher. You'll see why if I have to use my bow.
Yeah, this thing looks like a
mighty.
fucking siege
Up
weapon.
in the sky. Oh, does the short sword come out without issue, by the way?
Oh, you're grabbing the sword? Yeah, I can unhook it from the top.
Sick.
And you hear a click. No, you don't hear a click. Just comes off.
I am Mighty Goblin Grimclaw.
Mighty Goblin. Love that. I was raised by some short folk, and so I know how ferocious you can be as an ally.
She holds up her axe.
What sword was it? I'm sorry. What axe?
Okay, let's explore. Who would like to take the lead? He says.
Grimclaw can go first.
A mighty warrior indeed. Yeah. Can we see an exit anywhere in this room? Or are we still searching around it?
So you've got the stairway. There are a couple of doors. Sorry for the one you just entered. There are. I gotta work this out now because you've got two doors leading to the same fucking room, and I don't know why. Reasons, I suppose.
Well, they usually do that in dungeons.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is nonsense. There are four doors, including the one you've just come out of.
3 doors. And do we get any particular sense?
Door number 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 is the one you just came from, and there's also a stairway going upstairs.
Do we get any sense from where we are as to which of those doors? I guess I'm not asking if we get good vibes because I guess that's ridiculous. But can we tell, like, does any of them lead outside? Is there a draft? Is there a light? Anything like that?
So I've almost finished my chips. So one of the doors, very obvious, comes back on itself to sort of lead to some sort of front room. The other ones you're not going to have a sense. It's just all you know, it leads deeper into the house, or at least to the other side of the house, depending on the side of the size of the house. And you've got the stairway going upstairs.
Mm. I mean, Arilla's all for trying to find a way outside.
There's
Been outside.
nothing
It's just fucking
outside.
void.
Stay outside. For sure.
You can turn around and leave that way, but you just got empty void.
Mm.
You said there was shit. You said there was a main room. My brain turned off.
Yeah, you're in it. In the main hallway.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Am I hallucinating? Grimclaw goes to the. Is there a door on the left?
The fireplace is on the left. You got the stairway.
Fireplace is on the left.
Yeah, fireplace is on the left. There's a stairway on your right.
Stairway
And just before the
right.
stairway, there's a door on the right, adjacent to the door you've just come out of, that leads into some sort of front room.
Oh, okay. That's what I heard. Okay. She goes up to it and listens. Is there any?
hear
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay. She opens the door.
The Den of Wolves, this is referred to as it. No, there's no wolves in it. There's an oak paneled room. Looks like everything's oak paneled, I'm guessing. Looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face a hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine. 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, a candelabrum, a chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table, surrounded by 4 chairs. Jesus Christ, too much furniture in here. 2 cabinets stand against the walls. The east cabinet sports a lock. Like, why are you telling me this? I'm not going to read this out to the party. Give me just shit that I can read to the party. Alright. Never mind about that. Yeah, you got what looks like 4 chairs on the table, 2 waiting backs facing the hearth with a table between them, and a whole bunch of hunting paraphernalia about the place. Stag legs and stuffed wolves and whatnot.
Okay, sounds like.
What color is the wine?
Just for added eeriness, the fireplace is lit. As is all of the torches and the candles about the place.
Perhaps someone was expecting us. But there's a 4th chair, eerily.
Nas had a question.
Oh yeah, what color is the wine?
Oh, red.
Nas is gonna walk into the room and head straight for the wine. Ooh. Is it actually wine?
It is actually wine.
He's gonna spit it out. Disappointing. Disgusting.
You don't waste drink.
You can't waste this. This is useless. What is the purpose of this? What does this do for anybody?
I'm gonna give this advantage on a scale that on a scale of 1 to 10. Oh god, that is a fine ass wine.
What was that roll for?
Gonna try and snatch it from your hands. Do you stop her?
If you want this filth, go for it.
She takes a swig, and it's what, delicious? Because it's she rolled high.
Yes. It's literally
am I
10
good
out
to
of 10 wine.
Nice.
Can I hop in?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, dude. Adventurer.
Alright. Here we go. Oh, that's probably a bit too high level.
Ooh, that looks so sick.
Alright.
part
Let's
though?
go this guy. Sorry?
And that looks sick too.
Yeah. I just pulled these off of Google.
That's the way.
This is the way.
Another one.
Yeah. So I zoom my flash in
Mm-hmm.
and what? So
So you'll be presented with, you'll probably sort of like appear in the room. You see a goblin. The room, first of it all, is what looks like some sort of huntsman's room, like a gentleman huntsman's room. There's a stag head on the wall. There's a couple of stuffed wolves about, some sort of like leather wingback furniture, and a cask of nice sort of wine, and also like a tobacco box and pipes and stuff. And you see a goblin in the middle of this, just like lapping up this wine, like it's the most delicious wine that she's ever had. In this room as well, there's somebody that actually fits the setting quite well. It's basically Nosferatu, about 6'8", black robes, bald, very unnerving looking. And there's also the most wholesome looking man you've ever seen that is 9 foot tall with a longbow that looks like a fucking siege weapon.
Does Orlo have to like duck in here because he's so fucking tall?
Yeah, you said there was a chandelier, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta duck. You definitely have to duck around the chandelier.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's grand enough so it's not too much of a bastard. You gotta stoop, but it's the closest you've ever been. It's the closest you've ever been to a ceiling without.
No,
the sort of...
no worries. Aurelo does 2,000 squats every morning. He's used to this. It's cool. Okay, so we're in a strange room.
Who
We
is
see flash.
newcomer?
you see this this tall, like fucking fucking torturer, has like a fucking meat hook in one hand and like a sword in the other. He's like, his face is splattered with blood, and he like stands up, and he looks around. He says, "Where did they go?"
Hello.
For some reason, I don't feel like killing you.
What a delightful bunch.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm. Aurelio is definitely not on guard or anything.
Well, you wanted adventure. There you go.
Hi. So I guess we haven't got like a sense of direction, right? We're just room to room at the moment. None of us know why we're here.
So the general sort of vibe when it comes to a new area is just explore.
Yeah.
Like if a GM has got a predetermined idea of where you're going or got some vague ideas, it's generally not good to build a like linear story where you've got this is what you do next, followed by that, because that's not role playing. That's probably you should have coded a video game. So the first thing you want to do is just explore, find your bearings, figure stuff out, beat any NPCs, you know, and then make a decision on what you're going to do.
Makes sense.
Think it very sandboxy.
So, should we explore more? Or are we finishing the wine?
There might be more to take home.
This, grab filth as we go, I think. Just take it with you.
I can carry a lot if needed. Big pockets, big pants, big everything.
Grimclaw, very strong, can carry lots.
Oh, we got a barbarian as well, yeah. So imagine like sort of, despite being small, it's like extremely thick arms. It looks like even the short limbs could generate a lot of torque.
I'm here for it.
What class is the new guy?
Illrigger.
Oh.
I've never heard of that before. Sounds cool.
Devil.
I don't know shit about Illriggers, so I'm just pretending I know.
Just a helper.
Basically a devil.
Oh, like a Tiefling Zariel person?
So
But a
Tiefling
class,
is
pretty much.
specifically of infernal bloodline.
Right.
And Illrigger as a class is like you are actually a devil. So not all.
Oh,
devils
shoot.
Are like, you know, your typical sort of archetype sort of features. There are other races that have been ascended to devilhood. So basically, an Illrigger is devilhood. So you can play an orc Illrigger. You could be a human.
God, this is going to be such an interesting party composition because I think I'm neutral good. I don't know what y'all are, but it's going to be some interesting.
You don't want to know my alignment.
No, I don't. I'm getting that sense. Yeah.
Grimclaw, I'd say is neutral. She's just true neutral.
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's venture forth then. Does the new fellow want to take point?
You are so large. I don't know why you are insisting that someone else take point. I feel like
You see that he like his main weapon is a bow.
I watch over from the back. I cover the rear and
Size doesn't
the
matter.
largest backline.
yeah.
Is there another
Not
door in
very
this room or no?
convincing from
Oh, I'm
you.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh yeah, so this bow is probably about like 7 or 8 foot in length.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
Like I said, it's a fucking siege weapon, 240-pound draw weight.
What the hell?
I could probably shoot you, Grimclaw, through. Like I could, like yeah, you could be my ammo.
One more thing, Owen. One more thing is that all weapons in the new 2024 now have masteries. The oversized longbow doesn't.
Oh, okay.
So it makes sense that you could give one. So you could either go with the default longbow, which is slow, so reduce their movement speed by 10. But I think what will be quite interesting for such a big bow is that there's a knockback as well. So when you hit them, you can choose to knock back.
What does that do? Just move them back like 10 feet, or knock them prone, or what?
No, you can't. It doesn't knock them prone.
Ah, it just moves them back. Okay.
Yeah,
By
knocks them
5
back.
feet,
You
I
can put 'em
reckon.
out, you can knock them out of position. And
Gotcha.
keep them away from you, and maybe away from your party.
All right, that's good to know. I haven't gotten that written down anywhere, but that's I'll remember that. That's good to know. And is that something I can turn on and off, or is it always on?
Oh no, there
I
is a
think you could
topple.
choose not to use them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there is a topple. You could go for a topple. Yeah, so there is a topple. So push is you knock a creature 10 feet away from you,
Yeah.
and topple is you knock them prone.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm always going to be so far away from them that topple might be more appropriate.
Yeah, but the problem is with knocking them prone with the range weapon is that you got disadvantage on attacks against prone creatures at the range.
Oh, well, that's not good.
However, all the people in melee have advantage, so if you topple someone who's like trying to kill the party tank, then the tank can then truly curb stomp them.
Yep.
I guess I could just change. If I topple them, I can then just hit someone else after, right? Because does my Path of the Ancestrals only work on one person at a time, or is it anyone I hit?
It's the
Oh, are you
first creature you
Ancestral
hit on
Guardian?
each of your turns.
Oh, right. So I'd have to renew it each turn, and then I'd be giving myself disadvantage if I want to keep that on the big bad. Okay.
Yeah, you're not forced to. It's when in masteries you don't have to use the mastery every time. But it's
Oh,
just,
okay. So, all right.
So, like I said, you reduce their speed by 10 feet.
Mm.
So if you got so that's useful if you got something engaging that you can keep them out for the fight for longer, because you reduce their speed by 10 foot, so they can no longer move 30 feet; they move 20 feet.
Yeah.
If they're 25 feet away from engagement, it means they're going to use a dash action, i.e., waste their action in order to get into the fray.
Mm.
Either way, you can eliminate the turn. These are only minor things. I thought the push was interesting because it kind of emphasized how big and powerful this bow is when you can knock them back 10
Well,
feet.
that's true. Let's go with push then, because I guess that could still, even in combat, that could prompt opportunity attacks if I forcibly
if
move them,
somebody's,
right?
like, getting flanked, you
It
can
wouldn't
fucking
prompt
knock the flank
opportunity,
away.
but
No. 'Cause
Oh, it wouldn't?
So, like, for instance, Grimclaw's having a spot to bother. You go first, then Grimclaw goes, then the enemy goes. You could strike him, knock him 10 feet back, and then Grimclaw can get out of there.
Oh, gotcha. So it stops them if we need to withdraw. Me pushing someone back is useful because they're no longer in combat.
Yeah.
Ah, I think I'll go with that then. It fits the kind of tank protected type role a bit better, actually.
You could start to think. You remember I said about flankers?
Yeah.
They can like change. So you could think about that. You could, like, say for instance, I don't know, like Grimclaws. They were, I don't know, sort of moving. Like, yeah, you got Grimclaw there. Narcissus sort of fighting there. You could sort of move here, and then shoot it and knock them into a point of flanking.
Okay, let's go with that then.
So
thank
take
you.
a bit of it's definitely going to be a bit more sort of interesting for you, I think.
Awesome. And what's that called? I need to add it to my character sheet somewhere, do I? Maybe in the oversized longbow description.
I'll do it now.
Awesome, thanks, man. I can't wait to fight something. Only because I want to see what this guy can do. Not that I'm in a hurry to get through all the rooms or anything. Okay, so we've got a new guy. Did we get his name? I can't remember. No. What's your name, friend? I'm Arillo.
Oh, Arillo. I am Ratsul.
Rap
Knee Snapper.
the meat snapper. Maybe I'll just knee snapper. How do you feel about a nickname? Maybe Snap? It seems a little long.
Yeah, Aurelio's like a super wholesome guy, and he's like, "That's interesting. How do you feel about Sam? Sam's a nice name."
Come along on a journey, friends.
Yeah. I'll try and remember that.
Thul is fine.
Truxel. Okay. I'm just gonna go back to my corner at the rear now. God damn.
Do you need a drink?
Maybe. Are the bottles big? Are the bottles big enough? Did we do a a check on the? Is the wine okay? Have I seen y'all more inebriated? Be more inebriated than you should be? Or
depends on what
I drink most of it.
You drink? Could you give me a constitutional saving throw,
Yeah.
please?
She tugged that shit.
You are way too small to drink
Jesus.
that. You are not way too small to
all right,
drink that much.
Okay,
she's a professional.
You're tipsy, but you're not inhibited.
Okay. Hell yeah! I'll take a swig then. If Grimclaw can take a swig, I can. My need for validation socially is winning.
Con save incoming.
Yeah.
I drink the wine as
Oh,
well.
it's like the size of like.
I'm like 9 foot, right? This has got to be.
God.
Yeah, it's
don't
like
even
you
know.
could probably get that down without too much bother. It's just Grimclaw. She's
could
gonna
eat
drink
the
half of it. That's
bottle.
like, yeah, it's Grimclaw's full of wine right now. It's
Yeah.
very definite sort of like.
He's got like a pot belly of wine.
convection. Yeah, it's got a convex gut at the moment now. It's just full of wine.
Awesome. That's just what you want from your DPS. Okay.
Yes, the wine's
I like-
fine. The tobacco is again. Let's do this one. Oh my god! Yeah, this is top tier tobacco as well.
Damn. The halflings used to love tobacco where I was at, but I could never stand this stuff, unfortunately.
Makes you go pale and woozy.
Yeah. You do not want me to fall in, you guys. So. Okay. Shall we see what else is around here? This would be a great place to come back to.
Yes, we can check what's upstairs.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming whoever lit these candles didn't go outside. Mr. Hunch.
Bold hunch. Okay, let's explore upstairs then. I guess I'll continue crouching.
Take point, I suppose. Since
There's
the,
by the way, there is.
don't want to.
Sorry, I was going to say there is sort of like hand-in paraphernalia about the places that
I'm not sure, Arden. Probably another 45 minutes, something like that. Not too long. This is only session 0. I think we said we run it till about 4, half 4, so not too long today.
Put it as a short.
This is the first time I've played D&D, so I'm really not sure how it's supposed to go. This feels a little slower than I was expecting, but it's pretty fun.
In the hallway, what was
We're just learning about how the GM runs things, learning about each other. So yeah, not too much longer, but 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour max. Thanks for sticking around though, man. I appreciate it. And remember to check in if you haven't already.
Word.
So I can shout you out.
I forget. Was there a door in here? Other than the door we went
there's
through?
only a door out. There's 2 windows there. As you look out, it's just void.
Okay.
So
Oh my
return
God.
to the main hall.
Can we traverse the void?
There's 3 doors. There are 3 doors on the opposite side of the room now. So the 2 doors on the side of the room you are is the one which you came in from the foyer, and is the door of the room they've just exited. So you have a stairs and 3 doors in front of you.
Where we exited, door we went through. I'll go towards the door that we haven't opened yet. That's not the stairs. Or is it
Left one,
upstairs?
right one, or middle one.
What? The one we haven't gone through.
There's 3 doors you haven't gone through. These are 3 doors on the opposite side of the room now.
I think the
Oh,
middle.
shit.
If in doubt, go ahead.
Middle.
Go what?
I don't know. If in doubt, just go the way that you're facing.
One directly opposite the biggie door. So you open the middle door, and inside is a cloakroom. There's several black cloaks hanging from there. There's a top hat.
Ooh.
Various other bits and pieces there.
Are there any like Harry Potter-esque cloaks of shimmering? Not invisibility, but is there anything cool?
Magical, but it's a very sort of Victorian aesthetic.
Okay. This just feels like someone's house, right? and we may well be intruding, so would love for them to come back home.
9-foot fucking omen.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna like if this is the hunter's house and he sees a 9-foot guy with an 8-foot bow, he's gonna think he's on the menu. Yeah.
Oh, I believe in a void.
Hey, Cog, how's it going, dude? Oh, dude. Multiple check-ins. Yeah, I need to have a look at my check-ins, dude, because it's supposed to auto-remember you. I think it has, but then obviously you checked in again, and it's supposed to know that you've checked in again and not do that, but I need to look at it. Welcome, welcome. We're just playing Dungeons & Dragons. It's the first time I'm trying to do it, so super new to this. Someone in my last chat said I should try it, and so here we are. Let me know if you spot anything weird about the audio, because I'm trying to get the characters' audio be a little bit quieter than mine, but so you can still hear it and all that good stuff. So yeah, let me know. But hey, thanks for coming through, dude. I appreciate you as always.
As long as I get some blood.
Love it, love it, love it. And thanks for remembering to check in.
Ooh, we are kindred spirits.
Maybe.
It's probably getting a bit closer to Grimclaw. Those people are weird in the
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a better, and it's not just because we're both barbarians. I'm definitely feeling a little closer on the morality spectrum to Grimclaw so far.
You said this is a cloakroom? Or am I stupid?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's exactly what it is.
Is there anything interesting? Or is that just it?
There's
No
a top
doors?
hat.
It's just... Wait, it's literally just like a closet?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I don't care about this room then.
Okay.
I'll go to
Go
the
on
room to the left.
Lefty.
Nas will steal a top hat.
You just gotta stick your fingers in Grimclaw somehow.
No worries, Cog. Thanks, dude. Appreciate the alcohol emotes there, Ford. Love that. Love that. Yeah, let me know what you think about this, because I've never played D&D before, and so it's pretty weird, like having a game going on in my mind. I was hoping there'd be like more features on the screen for y'all to see. I think there will be in time, probably because it's just session 0 that it's, you know, not a lot going on. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think.
Surrounded by 8 high-back chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and... I'm guessing it means the table, not the chandelier. It's resplendent with silverware and crystalware, polished to dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. Yes,
Alpine vale?
obviously wood-paneled wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees. Okie dokie. Yes. Loki.
What is an alpine
what?
vale?
I think it just means like a
A
tree
vale
line.
with alpine trees.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Any food on the table?
No.
Haha.
Is there anything on the table?
There was silverware.
Silverware.
Do I have a bag, or is it just pockets? Like, I know I've got a big carrying capacity, but does that mean I have to hold shit in my hands, or how does
We
that
all
work?
got backpacks, right?
Oh, have we? Okay.
What pack did you choose?
I don't know. Taffy set my guy up actually. Let me take a look.
Oh,
Probably
have a
or
backpack.
something like that.
There's nothing in there. Do I just add one? A backpack?
What are you looking for?
I wanted to know if I had a backpack.
No, you have on you what you have on you, but yeah, you can have a backpack.
Oh, thanks. That's nice of you.
Right, you did the different equipment thing.
Yeah. How much does a backpack weigh?
Fuck all compared to what you can carry.
I'll say £1 then. £10. Okay. £10. Gotcha.
Yeah, you should be able to drag and drop it onto the sheet.
Awesome. How big is the silverware? Does it look like it's like halfling size or how?
No, it's like standard humanoid size.
Standard humanoid. Okay, can I just like put my arm against the table and just brush all of the silverware into my backpack? Thinking these will be great like soup ladles and stuff for back home.
This seems a little out of character for him, but if you're sure.
Would he do that? We don't know who owns it.
You're so right. He wouldn't, would he? No, I need to get actually his character in mind. No, he wouldn't. He's far too polite for that. No, you're so right. Yeah. Good call. he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
I just realized I never.
Found another kindred spirit.
No, you're right. He wouldn't do that. Can I take it back, or is it too late?
Oh, you can take it back.
Yeah.
We can retro it.
Rewind.
Are the knives sharp?
The standard, it's just standard kitchenware shop. There's no steak knives on there if you want something that can cut flesh.
Sorry, I had to reload.
Are there any more doors in this room?
No.
Okay, so far we've gone through what felt like a main room, a cloakroom, presumably a kitchen of some kind.
Dining
You've got
room.
one more door left on this floor. So you've got a hallway, what is like a lounge, a cloakroom, and now a dining room.
Okay, I'm trying to map it out in my head.
And then one more door we haven't gone through.
Should we check the other door out?
Leaves room,
Yes.
back to main hall, open up the final door. It's a kitchen and pantry. It's tidy with dishware, cookware, utensils neatly placed on the shelves. The work table has a cutting board and a rolling pin on top of it. A stone dome shaped oven stands near the east wall. What is the east? To your right. It's bent iron stovepipe connected to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door. And there is also in this room a dumbwaiter.
A dumbwaiter. What does that mean?
I love dumbwaiters.
Like a waiter that's
Dumbwaiters are
slow?
a dumbwaiter is basically a little food elevator, basically.
Oh,
That's on the
sweet.
picture.
Gotcha.
Food goes up, and dirty dishes coming back down again.
Okay, that suggests there's either servants in the household or / and someone living upstairs regularly.
Where are the creatures?
How big is this thing? It's probably not wise to split up, but Grimclaw could totally go on a roller coaster ride.
Yes, Gripclaw, do you want to scout what's at the bottom of the dumbwaiter and then just, I don't know, pull on the cord or something and we'll pull you up? How does that sound?
Hard to swing axe in a dumbwaiter.
Fair.
But if there's trouble, you can just come back up and then we can all go down there and then you
Back
can
down.
swing your axe.
I certainly couldn't go down. The dumbwaiter goes up. Okay. And there was stairs, right? We could maybe just see where it leads if we go up the stairs.
Yeah.
Maybe we follow that.
In the dumbwaiter door. I want to look in the dumbwaiter. Is there something in the dumbwaiter? Dumbwaiter's a stupid ass word. Why'd they name it that?
Right.
There is food It's cold, but it hasn't long been cooked.
He takes a bite. What is it?
Oh, it's some a bean and veg soup.
Okay.
Not the worst thing to be cold.
No. It's got a nice piece of bread on there as well.
He picks it up and sips it. And then probably spits it out because it's cold. Well, no, she's a goblin. She'd eat that. Does she die?
Did she die off the bat?
Yes, the famed bean salmonella.
Shall we look upstairs?
Wouldn't anyone living here have heard us by now? Where are they?
Well, there is one more place to check.
Okay, up the stairs. Well, does anybody want to, like, look harder in any of these rooms? Because, like, Grimclaw wouldn't. Orlo probably wouldn't.
There is another door in this kitchen.
Oh, right.
Yeah, my guy's pretty placid, honestly.
It's a pantry. It's well stocked.
I look for sharp knives.
That makes sense that the knee snapper would do that.
Knife.
Yeah, you can find probably a cleaver, pretty much whatever kind of like kitchenware you're gonna find in this place. You can find in the kitchen. You can find here.
So like mechanically.
I mean, it's not going to be a fighting knife. It's not going to be quite a dagger. Okay, if you want to grab something with a stash of the dagger, sure, you can find a dagger in here.
Alright.
Grimclaw pushes past him to grab. I don't know. Is there bread in there? She'll grab bread if there is.
There's bread in there. There's cheese in there.
Okay. She stuffs bread and cheese into her backpack and her mouth,
This
and then leaves.
this doesn't surprise Arillo at all. That was a lot of wine.
Yeah, it just sort of hamsters it, just like chipmunks do it as well. They just pack it in the cheek.
Off we go.
And you head
Unless
up the
somebody
stairs.
wanted to look again.
No, Arillo's a go with the
Unless
flow
you want to
type.
look up the dumbwaiter.
What about the dumbwaiter?
He's trying to coerce Grimclaw into going up the dumbwaiter.
Oh.
I'm gonna go up the stairs personally, says Arillo.
No takers? Okay, suit yourself. He's gonna walk up the stairs.
Sort of oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. So, first floor hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wooden frame portrait of a family.
A family of 4, I presume.
What appears to be a father, a mother, and 2 smiled-in children.
Smiled
A
in.
girl and a younger boy.
How is this? Is this a weathered portrait?
Is a swaddled baby, which the mother regards with a hint of scorn. Ooh, interesting. Why would the painter paint that?
The drama. Is this an old portrait? Can we? Is it weathered or?
Give me an investigation check.
I think I know how to do that. Investigation. Wow.
Oh,
Luckily. Oh wait, do I take the lower or do I take the regular? Because it.
oh, you're taking the left-hand one.
Got it. Well, that's lucky.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. The D20, you know, the dice of the big, you know, until you start stacking like dice modifiers, the dice is always going to have the biggest say of success or failure. Yeah, you surmise it's pretty difficult to get a sense of like when this was sort of painted. It's not like years old. It's something that, based on the sort of cracking of the paint or the lack thereof, you would sort of guess this is relatively recent-ish painting, sort of like within the last sort of year or so. It still looks relatively fresh. It's hard to tell because everything is so clean here.
I have a question. Why investigation, not perception for that? Isn't investigation like touching it?
No. So
Well, investigation is
perception
close detail.
No. Perception is to do with your senses. Investigation is to do with your brain. So in this
Oh.
instance, anyone looking at the painting could see the amount of cracks that's on there. But you've got to. It's your investigation is your ability to figure out what those things mean.
My campaign ran very differently with that, but that's okay.
That is
I'm just
the
getting used to it.
actual ruling on the difference between perception and investigation. A lot of
Okay.
GMs get it wrong.
We used to do like investigations touching, perceptions looking, but
Yeah, that's
that
really nice.
honestly that one makes more sense. Like what you said.
Yeah.
That's why one is wisdom
Yeah.
and the other one is intelligence.
Okay.
That makes sense to me. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So
it's to do with the if it's difficult, if it's a challenge of the senses, it's perception. If it's a challenge of deduction, it's investigation.
Very cool.
So presumably from that I can.
If it's not a challenge of either, why are you making the player roll?
Yeah. So the
That's
fam.
another mistake a lot of GMs make when they knew.
So this is a family, I guess, that has mixed views of at least one of the children. They're either home or have absconded recently because we saw that they left the fireplace on, or they have really good fire insurance, right? So they could come home, or if they've been taken, that whoever took them could have left tracks of some kind, perhaps. But we didn't find anything that was particularly disturbed. You know, there was a well-supplied table. Mind you, aren't we in the middle of the void? Yeah, coming home seems weird. Maybe it's like a Wizard of Oz thing where their house has been blown away. But
The Wizard of what?
It's somebody back in this sort of old day before Mr. just said, "All right, that's it. No more 10th level spells."
yeah. Okay. So we at least answered the question, whose house is this? Is there any... Did we see anything in the cloakroom? I guess you didn't say so because we didn't check. Like, any names of this family, or maybe on the portrait?
Yeah, there was no name labels on the cloaks, if that's what you're after.
Yeah, I wonder whose house is this? Is it pertinent to, you know, for future dialogue that we know whether we've intruded on this person's property or not?
How would we intrude? This was not our choice.
Yeah, it's you know what you know.
Okay. Interesting.
What else is up the stairs? Did we go all the way up?
Okay, there are 3 doors. So let's just say from when you enter the house, you're traveling north, so we get a sense of like some sort of cardinal direction. So back on the ground floor, there are 2 doors to the south. One leads to the entrance, the other one leads to the wolf room, and then there's 3 doors to the north. Now you're on the top of the stairs. There are 2 doors to the north, a double doors and a single door, and there's 1 door to the south.
Door. Double door.
I need to get a notepad for me next time, because actually that'd be useful. It sounds like you're jotting stuff down, Grim.
I tell you what, we do it like this. Since we're not forced to like theatre the mind, we could just go into there.
Oh my god, he was keeping it a secret this whole fucking time.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to ruin any surprises. I'm definitely better with a visual thing because I'm so not used to my mind having to do this.
Okay.
I can also do. I can also do masks. So I can do this.
This is awesome. I'm so glad you've done this because I was really struggling to remember the layout of the place.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a little bit. I was starting to get a sense that this place is just slightly. I mean, there's nothing massively critical, but like if you get in a sense of being lost,
yeah.
So theatre of the mind, sometimes when you've got too much traveling, it can kind of screw you over.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is where like I just didn't do this the way that it's laid out. I just went door number 1, door number 2, and then door number 3 led to that one.
Okay.
Just to simplify it. And I took out this foyer bit as well because that was just why that doesn't do anything. So I basically did the porch here.
So
That was it.
have we been through here yet?
Yeah, this is where you spawned in.
That's where we came in. Okay, so
We're up
that's not
here
an
now.
exit.
I just removed this corridor, and you just came straight into you.
Gotcha. So we went up these stairs, and we're now here.
Yeah.
And this was the
Yes,
portrait.
sir.
Okay.
So we'll put the great GM.
Gee whiz. Okay. So, okay, so there's a door either side of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do we think? Are we traveling as a pack still?
I'm going this way.
I will follow.
Okay, I just want to cover that one. Yeah, we can do it like that, couldn't I?
That's all I heard.
So yes. Oakley. Apparently a conservatory. That's a conservatory? Huh. What? How? That's not a conservatory.
Conservative?
Wow, there's
No.
a piano there.
That's not a
Maybe
conservatory.
this is a.
That's not what a conservatory
It
is.
is.
You're on the first floor for starters, or second floor. Sorry, it's American. So I don't know why it's called a conservatory. It's not a conservatory. That's not what I understand a conservatory to be. It's just a room. Gossamer drapes over the windows of this elegant appointed hall, which has brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling, upholstered chairs and lined with line the walls, and a stained glass wall hangs depict a beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments.
Pretty.
There's a harpsichord with bench rests in the northwest corner. Near a fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
Do we spot anything untoward in this room? No, like poltergeisty. Like it's just a room, or?
It's just a room.
Hmm.
This whole thing is about building tension. There is a like a double sort of thing. It's like, oh, you describe this, and when they look closer, the description changes. It's like, well, yeah. There's a few things. I think if I was to run this with a bit of prep time, I know plenty of different things that I could, like little sequences, which I could create to unnerve you guys, which is probably what I put in as opposed to what the flavor text is.
Yeah.
Because the flavor text is jank, and it just encourages, I want to roll perception, which is like, no, stop playing a video game. Sometimes Curse of Strahd is a little bit like that, because it did... So the idea of like the RPG video games and video games tropes actually came originally from tabletop RPGs.
Sure.
That sort of went first. And they tried to recreate it through the old sort of text thing, the old text input one. I don't know if you've ever played any game like that. They're awful. They're worse than click adventure games. The solutions are fucking arbitrary. It's just, they're terrible, right? But, yeah, a lot of these sort of tropes sort of shown up where tabletop games then took a separation and thought, well, tabletop games could be so much more than just a string of tropes. And instead you can have a more open experience. And sometimes the rules can kind of get in the way of that. And I tend to avoid doing things, even if it's intended to be there, if it's not adding anything to the story, but instead it's starting to almost break immersion. And it was a little bit of immersion breaking, the things going on, but it's not adding anything to the story, so I just left it out.
Okay. So
for instance, the dancers you've seen on a close inspection, you realize they are skeletons, you know? And then all the carvings, the wood panel carvings, as you look closer to it, it's like, oh, you see skulls and this sort of thing. And it just sort of changes when you look at it like an optical illusion. And it's just, you know, raises a question. So what is it? Is that, does the panel change, or does it just, you know, appear different when I get closer to it? And I go, I don't know. The module doesn't explain so. I'm not quite sure what his aim was.
Okay.
But yes. Oh, and you've left you've left a measure up.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
How do I get rid of it?
I don't
just
see
on my
it.
screen actually.
Yeah,
You
I don't see it.
Oh, it's just my screen then. Yeah.
I don't see it either.
That's
So,
good. As long as it's only mine, I don't care.
so I guess we look around the room a bit, but if we don't see anything, I'm inclined to check the other one out.
It
I don't
does.
suppose anyone is proficient with these instruments.
Not me.
Not me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, you made the screen black. Okay.
Oh, that's what I wanted. Hide area, reveal area. Oh, for God's sake. You'd think I'd know to use these tools. I never use these fucking tools.
I do like being able to see the map, though. That definitely helps me.
Whatever. But the point is trying to separate sort of player character knowledge to player knowledge.
Good point.
Is everything super dusty? Or no?
No, it's clean. It's pristine.
Strange.
This is well lived in.
Is there a way to get onto the roof?
Well, we're only on floor.
I can climb out the window and try to climb to the top of the roof.
And then fall into the void.
Good point. Maybe we'll keep going up the stairs after we check these couple rooms out. Maybe there's a balcony. I'd love to have a vantage point.
Grimclaw's gonna look at that piano more closely. I don't know if she's seen one. She probably has seen one, but she's gonna hit the key.
It's like plucking sounds. You've heard of harpsichord before. Think of like, a lot of 90s R&B. Almost every single one. It was just a massive trope in a lot of 90s R&B always opens with a harpsichord.
Wait, is it? Hold on. It's not playing stuff right now, is it? Is it?
No.
Oh, okay. Is everyone else in the room with me, or did people leave? Orlo's up there, but I don't know. Are we supposed to have tokens? I don't know.
I'll still stay in the room if you want to do more stuff here.
I'm touching the harpsichord.
Give me a performance check.
Okay, hold on.
This.
Hey.
Oh.
Clang, 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 clang. Yes, it's god awful, but Grimclaw's having heaps of fun.
Nos has very large, pointy ears, and he covers them and runs out the room.
I'll try to play something like with the back of my meat hook. tapping each key individually.
Well, if you're putting some effort into it, you give me a performance check. Otherwise, you're doing what you're describing.
Whoa!
Oh my
God damn.
Yeah, have you seen?
Tangled?
I was gonna say, have you seen Disney's?
That's nuts.
No.
Not in a while.
How did you crit on both of them?
Please tell me somebody have seen Disney's Peter Pan.
They're not crits. His +4 was added in both of them.
Oh, okay.
Rolled 16s.
Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, there's a sequence in that as well where Captain Hook uses the hook and sort of flicks his wrist back and forth to play, switch between, strike one note to the other in quick succession. Yeah, so obviously what they had a track of somebody playing the piano, and then they just animated how somebody would do that with a hook in a hand. And yeah, I just pictured that in my head with the 20. 20 is like, yeah, is a fucking world-class performance, by the way. That's that's a really good performance.
Oh yeah, I can see the map.
I get hand tremors when I don't kill someone for long enough.
God.
Oh God.
Okay.
What? I don't even know what I was saying.
Voices make me play the piano.
I'm glad I was out of the room for that comment. God damn.
Grimclaw gets shaky sometimes when she hasn't eaten.
Says with a pot belly full of food.
Can I wander upstairs, or would my guy want to stick around with these people?
There's a library. Red velvet drapes over windows of this room, an exquisite mahogany desk, and matching high back chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture. Above what? The fireplace. Oh, yes, above the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in the corners of the rooms are two overstuffed chairs, floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves. That's not going to be necessary for you there.
Anything of interest in this room?
Give me a perception check.
Gotcha.
Ugh, a bunch of books.
You see bookshelves.
Sweet.
And what I just described.
You said the fireplace has a windmill painting?
Yes.
Okay.
Interestingly, though, Nos, with a passive perception of 14, you do feel a draft coming from here. And it's not the window.
Okay. So it's from the bookcases then. This is gonna start like pulling books off the shelf. If that.
Yeah, sure. You pull a bunch of books and eventually what looks like a red covered book with a blank spine, when you pull that, it's effectively like a door handle. It just unlatches it and the thing swings open.
Ooh.
Whoa.
There are books on the floor. Na says, "Ooh, first try."
Hmm.
What'd you find?
She hops on the desk to look over.
Found a thing. You said there's a room?
Yeah, there's literally this room here.
I found a
Oh,
thing. It's like a space.
Yeah, but this also contains bookshelves packed with tomes. With this sort of space on the spines, it's things to do with like fiends summoning rituals, necromantic rituals, and one of them is called the Priests of Orsibus.
Anybody like reading?
No!
Shit.
If you're gonna have a quick flick through, give me an investigation. Investigation or Arcana, actually. If you're having a flick through to try and get some.
Those
sort
might
of-
be the same thing. Yeah. We'll just do Arcana.
Oh my god, he's stupid!
Yeah. Let's just do that. That'd be-
There's
Are
a
there-
lot of chuckle fucks in this one.
Does
Oh,
anyone
boy.
have intelligence?
Nope, I have a -1.
No, dude.
I got a -2, dude.
We're all
I also have a
idiots.
-2.
Dude, it is the dude group.
Are there any bits in Infernal?
Sure,
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
bad
They're
roll.
not. In fact, they're all written in common.
And we still can't depict them. Yeah.
Oh man.
Nas is flipping through the pages.
Actually,
blank
Drakthul,
stare,
like
drooling.
if you want to have a look at this, I was going to say you can make the roll with advantage, but never mind, you've already rolled, and it is a 7 in both.
Are there
What I'm gonna
any?
say,
Are there any picture
Drakthul's,
books?
Oh
Nope.
God, fix that fucking name tag.
No picture
Oh,
books.
what? It is.
Massive.
second.
Oh, you've
There
just,
we go. Fixed it.
Yeah, I just updated it, but never mind. So
Are any? You said
Yeah,
the books were
probably.
tomes, right? Are any of them like no, magical's not the right word. Like, do any of them? Are any of them like sentient? Like, can they? There's no sense that they can talk or anything. They're just
Magical.
books.
no, there's nothing. You got no sense of magic. You got no sense of whether or not they're real.
Okay.
Because we've got an entire party of fuckwits.
Yeah, yeah.
Over the table knowledge, just to put your minds at ease, so you leave the fucking books alone. They bogus. It's a DC 12, by the way. A DC 12.
Oh, and I got
They
11.
They did a load of crock of shit. That it's
We would have been there.
There's nothing. Yeah, nothing legit there at all.
Okay.
Okay, a heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet stands up against the south wall. Its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor.
Aurelio likes leather.
So here's the issue. I know what this probably is. However, Nas is stupid. So Nas is going to reach his sticky fingers for that chest.
Yep.
Interesting.
Skeletons.
Guys,
No
there's a
good.
chest in here.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, you open it up and you go, oh, that's what it was. It was a trap. It was a trapped chest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The skeleton was the unfortunate bastard. You know the saying is like the early bird gets the worm. But the second mouse gets the cheese. You're the second mouse.
Ideal.
Good to be lazy.
Clutched in the skeleton's left hand is a letter bearing a seal. Which,
So wait, I'm lost. Was it actually a trap or no?
The trap was already sprung.
Somebody.
Oh, okay.
A skeleton in here.
Okay.
Nas will
probably-
open the envelope.
Yep. It is reads as follows. My most pathetic servant. I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path of immortality. However, many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms wriggling in my earth. You say you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and master, Strad von Zorovic.
Strad?
Sounds like there's a dungeon here, guys.
Okay. So that
Would I know who
painting out
Strad
there,
is?
they're holding
The
a
chest
dead
contains
baby.
3 blank
sorry.
books with black leather covers worth, by the way, blank books, they're worth 25 gold pieces each.
Ooh.
I currently have no money.
And 3 spell scrolls, which most of which are you probably not going to be have because restrictions on the march, but I'll replace them if that's the case.
I can hold stuff, guys, if you want.
They don't need books. They can be fine.
Got an empty old backpack.
Let's go. Right. We have. Come with me and you'll see. Yep. You can certainly have this. 3 spell scrolls. That one you can have.
Who's?
That one you can't. And that one you can't.
How does this work? Do you manually add things to people's inventories, or do we discuss, or how does it work?
Discuss whoever's got them and you keep them in your inventory.
I don't
There are
want
3
them.
books. And there are 3 spell scrolls.
Are they pretty?
Give the poor person the books.
I'll take the books then. I can probably learn to read one day.
So for a quick, for a quick sale, you would get so 12.5 each, so 25, 37.5. So you could sell them for 37 gold and 5 silver.
What do
Easy, quick sale.
What do I call them in my item name then? Are they just books?
Blank books.
Blank
Leather bound books, or just blank books. Yeah.
blank book.
Like I said, to remind you what they cost to save you looking up the adventurers, the adventuring gear. It's just 25 gold piece each.
Okay, and they weigh like what, £1 each or something? A little bit more.
Yeah, about that. I don't know. You don't have to necessarily put stuff like that in. I'm not.
Oh, do you not? Okay.
Not all things.
You'll be getting rid of
So-
them soon anyways.
Yeah. Okie
The
doke.
first shop you get, you're gonna flog them.
Sweet. Thanks.
Wonder, if we go all, and what do we have? Nothing. Fuck. All right. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Lose the paladin. Lose the ranger. And now? No. What? How? All right.
Oh,
Fine.
D&D Beyond sorting.
No, I'm trying to find. Oh, artificer. There we go. Still no. What? How? How about now? No? Christ. Yeah, there's very little bloody overlap with these spells. All right, there's. What could be interesting? What duration? Concentration. That's what I should be looking for.
What time are you guys able to run until?
There we go. Right. So you've got bless,
Mm-hmm.
protection from evil and good,
What?
and what could be a good one? Fairy fire.
Ooh.
Actually, should I just
That's
do
good.
wizard ones? Because they get the most out of this shit, don't they? So we'll go with bless because that's what's meant to be there. Silvery barbs could be interesting.
Well, there's no wizard in the party, anyways.
Yes. And
You can still use a spell scroll though, right?
no.
Oh, you can't? Oh.
But they still worth money. So okay, loot you take out of this, so stuff that gets added to your inventory stays in your inventory. When you're in another world, you might be with another party that happens to be a wizard there.
Ooh.
You also may end up places where there's shops. Like first level magical scrolls are worth a decent amount of money. You could probably sell them for about 50 gold each, easy.
Fair play. What, do we split them up?
So yeah, we're gonna go with bless, protection from good and evil because I like that. That's nice and thematic. And emerald goblet. That's so weird. Oh god, is that the one? Oh, that's macabre, isn't it? Basically, creature one of days protection from the benefits of the advantage of the shadow realm. Oh no, it's very setting specific. And ooh, comprehend languages. Done.
Nice.
So yeah, you got bless, protection from evil and good, and
Comprehend languages. There's 4 of us, right? I took the book, so if y'all want
also deed
those.
to the house,
Oh.
deed to the windmill, and a signed will.
Well, that's interesting. Arillo's never had a house of his own.
The will is signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst. Bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all other family property to Rose and Thorn Durst in the event of their parents' deaths. So you now have the names of the family.
The
Gustav,
Durst.
Elizabeth, Rose, and Thorn. The family name is Durst. Stuff. Oh yeah, just like any opportunity, like if it's I would obviously within the context of your character, fucking grab shit that's worth stuff, that's not nailed down, 100%. I tell you, I did this a lot with Milo. Like I'll show you this now, right? Because obviously you got different worlds and different settings. So I'll show you some of the books that he's got. Phil, open the sheet. Open the sheet. Come on now, roll 20. So, and I've had this for a while. I have 2 copies of each of these, by the way. One on combustion engines, one on electrical and electronic principles, and another one on Renaissance weaponry. Can you imagine in the right setting how valuable those things could be? Gotta be smart. We're in a modern setting. Wait, electrical and electronic principles. Can you imagine what an artificer would pay for that?
Taffy.
Unfortunately, Nas is dumb and can barely read.
Yeah, it's going okay, Arden. We're gonna finish up pretty soon, I think. It's been a little slow, honestly, this session. I mean, it's the first session ever, right? So maybe they're just trying to build tension, but honestly, it's a little slower than I was expecting. But I think there's potential. How about you? How's it going?
Yeah, as I said to GMs that keep their sort of pockets open, lingering after the story, the VC sessions are over. It's like, don't keep it open as a store. It's, yeah. Because otherwise you're just going to end up with a bunch of storefronts in there and it kind of like undermines, anybody else's effort to build a world.
I'm gonna have to go in probably about 5 minutes, so I don't know if there's like a natural point for us to get to. Not that y'all have to leave as well, of course, just because I do. But just wanted to
I should
flag
probably
that.
leave when you do. I gotta get ready for work.
No dramas. Yeah. Oh, we have been playing about sort of about 3 hours. Well, we haven't been playing the full 3 hours because there was a bit of potching about at the start. But
Yeah.
yeah. Well, to finish off with this one.
Hey Joshua, how's it going, dude? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the check-in. How have you been?
As you explore the rest of
What's your day like?
This is the sort of servants' room.
You having fun?
It's got the straw beds, straw stuffed mattresses. Sorry. At the foot of each bed is an empty footlocker. Tidy servants' uniforms hang from the adjoining closet, as you can see there. And yeah, the dumbwaiter.
Oh, I hear it, dude. That's good. That's good. It's about 4 p.m. over here. I don't know what time it is for you. Maybe you wake up at 4. But good. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm actually gonna turn the stream off shortly after we get to like a natural closing point in D&D, because I gotta go out to a gig tonight. Seeing Papa Roach live, which will be fun. But yeah, it's my first time playing D&D online, and I've been streaming it. It's been a little slower than I thought actually, but we're gonna stick with it. I think it's only the first session, so 12. Ah, okay, dude. Plenty of the day left.
When things are going to start to get a bit more interesting.
Okay, makes sense.
And yeah, there's a reason they call this the Death House.
Will there be?
You'll be glad you guys are level 2, level 3 going into next session. Put it that way.
Oh wait, did I level up already? I haven't done anything other than.
You're level 2.
Oh, cool.
Level 2.
Oh wow.
Oh, really?
Dude, that's awesome. I just stole some books from the dirt and I got to level up. Nice.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. That leveling is based on sessions played, so there's no like,
nice.
Compelled to, do.
Okay.
Like you wanted to do is just play a bunch of music in the harpsichord room. Then if you guys are having fun doing that, then that's what we're doing this session.
Makes sense. So I've never leveled up. It says when I click on the character monster, it says unable to level up or missing data.
Because you've got a more or less there's a lot of custom bullshit on there.
Oh.
You can power through it, but yeah, I think it's just hang on. I don't think I did it with a character monster. What's it? Oh, you can power through that. Oh,
Did you already do the?
Yeah, just go through it. Level 1, that's that. Yeah, that's fine. Features, there's no choice to make reckless attack. Bosh, review, apply changes, done.
Alright.
So now you got reckless attack and danger sense.
Okay, so.
You gotta choose a
Oh,
subclass
also you
now.
play. I'm running a 2024 barbarian as well, so there's. I need to make some adjustments to that.
Okay, so let me check this out.
You got reckless attack, danger sense.
Oh,
so yeah, your advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells.
so have you? Sorry, have you done it before me, or am I doing it?
Yeah, I've done it.
Oh, you've already done it. Okay, let me come out of the character monster then. My bad.
Yeah, refresh the page. You should see your sheet.
Okay.
21 hit points.
How do I open my? It's in the journal, right? I can open my character sheet up again. Oh yeah, there it is. Because I closed it down. It's loading. How does it work? Did you? Because I get a 1d12, right? Is that just the max every time?
Yeah, you take you take average rounded up. So the average on a D12
Like a
plus
7?
1, so you get 7 hit points plus your comp.
Gotcha.
8 hit points per level.
Right. Gotcha. Sweet. Awesome. Thanks for leveling me up. So reckless attack and danger sense. I'm into it.
Weapon mastery on that as well. So I need to make sure that all this is going in there.
Oh, and I need to remember to put the. Oh, what?
Oh, it doesn't like people editing the same sheet.
Oh, sorry.
One back a second.
I just wanted to remember to put the push thing in from my weapon mastery.
It's in there.
Okay, sweet.
See? Slow.
Oh.
That's got slow on it though. I think we went with push.
Oh yeah. I'll faff that now.
Yeah, thanks.
Ooh, Way of Long Death is a fun looking subclass.
Yes, the death.
Emily, good session. Wait, when is the
Bye.
next one? Is this already an event?
It'll be every week now.
Yeah, I see.
Saturday 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Bye bye. UTC. Bye, love.
See you later. Thank you. Thank you for coming. This has been fun. Okay, yeah, I think just like you say, is there anything else I need to know before I go? So it's 1 o'clock again next week. Same sort of time, like 1 till 4 maybe, I guess.
Yeah.
And is it like the same campaign every time this time of the week?
Yeah, we'll continue this story. This week we'll continue this story. This time next week we'll continue the story.
Awesome. Sweet. Okay. Yeah. So I think I'll shoot as well then. But yeah, honestly, thanks so much. Thanks for running, Taffy, and everyone else. I will probably see you next week. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, y'all. So that was my first stab at D&D. Yeah, it was a little slower than I thought, but I think that's because the type of campaign they're running is like a tension building one, right? Not super combat heavy yet, but we did level up, so there's that. Pretty cool. I'm gonna try that next week again, I think. Mind you, it is the day after Valentine's Day, so we'll see. But let's see how we go. Somebody requested it, so it'd be a shame for me to not give it a really good go. But I did enjoy it, actually. I really did. I need to get out my comfort zone a little more, though. I think that's what's happened there. Let me just double check who we've got in the chat, who we can raid out to. I got a couple of folks. Let me just make sure I got everyone that checked in. Just so I remember to shout y'all out. We got Cog, we got Ford, we got Arden, we got a Sheik. I feel like there was one more person. The chat history is since gone, and I don't think they checked in. But that's okay. All right, let me see who's around. Let's see who I can. Got ODS as well, haven't I? Hi, ODS. Let me see who I can read out to. Who's live right now? Oh, hey Tat, how's it going? You've joined actually just as I'm about to raid out, but but welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for coming through, supporting. I appreciate it. It really helps. But like I say, we just we've been running for about 2.5 hours now. It was my first time playing D&D online. I normally play other games, PlayStation, League of Legends on PC, a bunch of other ones too. Check my About Me page out if you want to learn a little bit more. Come through next time, and hopefully you'll see a bit more of what we're about. But yeah, this session, if anyone watches it back, was our first time playing Dungeons and Dragons. I wasn't sure what to expect. It was a little slower than I expected, but we'll see how that's going. Yeah, PSN's still down OTS, at least last time I checked, about an hour or two ago, unfortunately. So I thought it was a good chance to try D&D with PSN being down. But yeah, it sucks, right? It sucks. A whole lot of people on stream for PSN are pretty annoyed at the minute. But that's okay. Okay, right. Yeah, let's see who we can raid out to. Raid. Who have we got live? Oh yeah, there's a couple of people live right now. So we're gonna go to. I think Potato is a great person to raid out to. Great sense of music taste. He's playing Fortnite right now. I think he's been live for like 10 hours, so it'd be, you know, we can show him some fresh love. I'm sure he'd appreciate the burst of energy. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Where is he? Where is he? Potato. Yeah, I think he's just hit 1,600 followers, so that's real nice for him. All right, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and braid out. But hey, thanks so much. Whether you've just come in or you've been here a while, thanks for sticking with it. I know this is different from what I usually stream, so I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. And you know, we'll see you next time. Thanks, y'all.
Ready up in the crowd, I asked. Alright, I'm coming. I was like, who am I expecting? I lost my rifle, but that's alright. We got what we need. Oh, the bikes are so horrendous. It's like a car, like there's not by now. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not that many cars in there. I don't know if Dill is. It's actually good. Oh my god, we're getting raid? Yo, Digital, let's go. Oh, hey, you're sorry. I was right. No, you're good. More than and just thinking about me is more than enough. Thank you so much, Digital Owens. Hey, dude, we had a few more, but it took me a while to finish. Yo, it happens, my guy. Yo, I hope you have an awesome day. What were you streaming, anyways? Yo, Digital, let's get it. So much love. Yeah, never worry about the amount, my guy. It's the thought that matters. You love the Mario hat? Yeah, a lot of people love it. I need to go get it clean. It's not bad, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, let's go. We do have a Mario hat redeem on this channel too. Like, it's on the channel so people can redeem it. That's why I kind of put it in the raid video so people can see it when they walk hard. Yo, welcome in everybody, and hope you're having a great day. We're doing the Fortnite collab with people today, and we're trying to see if we collab with. I think, I'm not sure. Dark's gonna check something when he's done. But, a lot of our... Yeah, they're in the middle of match, guys. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But, a lot of our PlayStation friends are down today, guys, so it is so difficult. So I think Dark's probably the same thing. These matches are hard, like, they're all on keyboard and mouse, guys. I swear to God. Yeah, this is mainly Xbox and keyboard and mouse players. Yeah. Solo's all keyboard and mouse, I swear to God. Every single match. To left? It is bad. Left, Roche. Yo, but it was fun, though. Oh, I'm dead. Roche. Yo, look at that shit. Oh. Christ. So you just keep standing there, rifle, center, mouse, No, it just kind of depends on what I'm doing. I'm gonna see how you shoot. Shoot the roof. That's probably that. They shoot through this shit. Wow. Yeah, they're fucking him up. Yo, throw your heel down. Oh, I have a chance. Just gonna drop that shit out. I didn't know you had the peek on you. I couldn't see it. So one of my chatters in a previous stream heard me talking about Dungeons and Dragons. They said I should try it out. So I joined the Dungeons and Dragons section. Oh, yeah, that's them. It was different than I expected, a little slow to be fair. But with PSN down, I figured it was a good, because PSN down is still down. Like even Fortnite right now is difficult with PSN down. It was because the matches don't have like that feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're pretty bad. It was interesting to be a gamer where it's like a theater of mind almost, rather than a fast pace. Yeah, instead of all the FPS, sometimes it's good just to like role play or kind of talk it out.
Play me.
Yeah, definitely.
Not you.
Yo, that's freaking awesome. Yo, much love, Digital. Yo, did you ever get your thing fixed on your stream, the little guy? I'm not sure if you messaged the guy and you got that fixed. I know it looked right when I looked at it, and you just asked me like, it looked right, but the counter was off. I know that. Oh shit, really sad. Oh my god, it said 1 when you rated, but it bumped us up to 76, so definitely see what I'm saying, my guy? Thought that always counts. I appreciate you. Yo, let's go. Yo. I kind of want to hit a ball, but I don't know, I'm going to get too high, though. I don't want to miss my shots in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Let me be quiet so you guys can concentrate. Well, I'm not even going to turn my PlayStation on to look. I'll just see you guys on. It's down, bro. It's still down. I checked it a couple hours ago. It's still down. Well, man, 30 minutes ago I checked it. It's down. I'll check it again. You never know. Yo, let's go. Big fucking.
Did they give a reason why it's down?
There's no reason. I was looking for that. I was looking everywhere for that.
All I'm going to say is it's rather conveniently happened right after we announced the trade war. So, I'm saying that's rather convenient. That's all. But, you'll be right. Yeah, your odds are still there. Why don't they say it? Because if you want to admit that your network's being attacked,